Hey guys, Metal Viking 82 here, back to show some more plunder that I've acquired over the last little while. Figured I would do one last video today, and this time showing off some indie scene support, because you've got to support your local scene. The big name bands, they started out as local bands, and if they didn't get the support they needed from their local scene, their local fans, they wouldn't be where they are today. So you got to support your local scene. Got a small little stack of stuff to go through here. The first three are related. The first two actually are from the same band, and that is Spirit Division. And yeah, this was a doom slash stoner metal band from Indianapolis that was active between 2013 and 2018, featuring Chris Latta, or Latta, I'm not exactly sure how he pronounces it, vocalist of Lava Born. He is the sole person behind the project Cloud of Souls, among other. He does bass and vocals in this band. First up, we have No Rapture. Love that cover. As you see, he signed that for me, and this is the band's second full-length album, independently put out by the band in 2016, limited to 300 copies. And then we have Forgotten Planet, and this one, I believe he signed, yeah, on the inside there. But this is the band's third and final full-length album, put out independently back in 2018. Really good stuff. He didn't have any copies of the debut, unfortunately, so I was pretty bummed about that, but it's still pretty cool to own these. And then he actually threw this in. This is another project of his called Christopher Steve, and this is entitled Hope for Winter. Have not had a chance to listen to this one just yet, but this is a doom folk band from Indianapolis that was active, I want to say, starting around 2017. And I asked him about this, and he said this was actually cannot talk today, Jesus Christ. But he said this was rebranded to Cloud of Souls to, as he put it, branch out a bit more from this style here. This is the debut full-length album put out independently back in 2017. And I think he said there was like one more release, and then he rebranded the band to Cloud of Souls and took, a totally different direction. So yeah, very cool stuff to get from him. I really appreciate him giving me that. Next up, I actually found this band in Half Price Books. I listened to a little bit of it online. Sounded pretty cool. I never heard of them, so I went ahead and picked it up. But this is Noctura with Surrender the Sun. And cool little thing about this is when I flipped around in Half Price Books, I saw that it was completely signed by the band. So I totally was not expecting that. But yeah, this is a hard rock band from Indianapolis that was active between 2007 and 2014 when they split up. This is the band's lone full-length album that they put out independently in 2011. From what I remember, because it's been a while since I listened to it, really good hard rock. Definitely worth checking out if you can find it. Next up, Vile Iniquity with Insulters of Pity, Violators of Piety, and Beheading the Bishop. Long title there. And this one is also signed. I believe it's on the inside of the booklet here. Oh yeah, came with a little handwritten note. Cool little drawing there. And this folds out. Signed by Zaffin himself. Very, very cool of him to do that for me. Let me get this put back together. And of course, this is a band that I have talked about several times on this channel, done a couple of reviews for their releases. And yeah, Black Thrash out of Columbus, been around since 2019. This is a remastered version of the band's first demo with improved bass, as well as some live and pre-demo bonus tracks that was put out just this year by the band themselves. Very, very cool stuff. Go check this band out. They actually are on the look for a new bass player. The current one stepped away to take care of some other things, other stuff that he wanted to do and everything, but no bad blood between the band, but still, yeah, go check this band out. They're actually, I believe, working on a new release, which I'm pretty excited about. Next up, let me get this sticker out of here. We have Legion with Give You War. Yeah, very, very minimalistic packaging here, but for the price I paid for it, I knew it wasn't going to be like something fancy or anything. But yeah, Legion are a legendary death metal band from here in Indiana. from the Muncie area. I've been around since 1991. This is a 5-song kind of rough mix preview demo of the band's upcoming full-length album, put out by the band just this year. Very excited. And in fact, they actually, I think, also put out a repress of a CD of, I think, their last full-length album, which I need to try to figure out if they did and if I can get a copy somehow. But yeah, this is absolutely fantastic. This has got me super excited for the new album. I cannot wait for that. And of course, it came with a sticker and sign there, so I just kind of keep it in with the CD so you can kind of get an idea of who you're about to listen to. Yeah, go check out Legion. Absolutely amazing stuff. Next up, Fairy Ring with Weary Traveler. This is a new discovery for me just this year, but they are a doom stoner band from Evansville. Not exactly sure when they formed. There was no info on the Metal Archives. But yeah, this is the band's second full-length album put out by King Volume Records this year. Wise Blood Records actually handled the vinyl edition, which I will be showing in another video. But really, really cool stuff. I really dig this a lot. Yeah, go check this band out if you love doom stoner metal. And last but most certainly not least, just got this in recently, did a review of this. One of the best death metal releases this year, and that is a new one from Flesher, Tales of Grotesque Demise. And I just have to show this off. The packaging and the artwork for this just turned out absolutely fantastic. Yeah. Love how this turned out. But yeah, if you don't know Flesher, I've talked about this band quite a bit. And if you follow me on, if you're friends with me on Facebook or Instagram, you know I talk about this band a lot. Death metal from Indianapolis, been around since just last year. In 2022, From the Ashes of Demericus, rest in power. But this is their debut full-length album, put out by Redefining Darkness just this year. Definitely going to end up on my year-end list. Their demo, which I really wish they'd have put a physical copy of out, ended up on was my #1 demo from last year, and this is definitely going to be ranking high up on my year-end list. Go check out Flesher, absolutely killer death metal. And yeah, that is going to do it. Thank you guys so much for watching and subscribing, and until next time, stay brutal and support your local scene.